Hey man, welcome back to our fantasy football channel here on YouTube. Getting ready for the 2024 fantasy football season. Me and Brendan hanging out a little bit. We back in the lab, getting ready. So we'll look at a couple divisions for the next couple of weeks before our actual podcast starts. So this is kind of like the pregame. So tonight we're going to start off with the AFC North.
All right.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Stay ready or you got to get ready.
So how do you feel about the AFC North? Steelers, Ravens, Bengals. Where you at? Browns. What do you feel good about? We'll start it that way. What do you feel good about?
Ravens.
For Ravens?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Them man and Derrick Henry.
I know.
That's it.
Clutch.
That's all you got to say.
Clutch. That offense with Derrick Henry, that should be good. I mean, he's getting a run behind a line that he hadn't had a line like this in a few years.
Hasn't had a QB like this in ever.
It should be good. It should be good. Him and Lamar Jackson, those are two guys. It's like if you can get them in your draft, you got to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So in our draft this year, when do you pick? I think I got.
What are you?
I got the 11th pick.
I'm 9th.
So you got the 9th pick. So if Derrick Henry's available, would you take him in the first round as your first running back?
No.
Really?
Personally, though.
Really?
No.
Dude, if
I pick a Saquon.
Oh yeah, number 9.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is if
Oh,
Derrick
would
Henry's
I?
there, yeah,
Oh,
would
yeah.
you pull the trigger on?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm at 11. I hope he falls to me. I would definitely take him
He
in
should.
offense. He's gonna do good. The Ravens had a little bit of turnover in the offensive line, but I think they'll be all right. They're good, man. They're one of the best managed teams in the NFL, so I'm looking forward to seeing Henry in that offense. The Bengals O-line, I feel good about the Bengals O-line.
Got some upgrades
Yeah,
up
they
there.
did. They got Trent Brown from the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of their tackles are like 6'8", over 300 pounds, man. That's gotta help.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta help. So I think offensively they're gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna say Raven nice, but I think they're gonna be real good. It's definitely some draftable players on the Bengals, so I'm looking forward to them. That's what I definitely feel good about. Where are your question marks at?
Them Ravens receivers.
Yeah, which one do you get? I just don't know,
You
man.
either get one late or none of them.
You're definitely not taking one early in your draft.
No. Mm-mm.
I got it. So our draft is like 10 rounds. We're in a redraft league. We did have keepers, but this year we're gonna try to do something a little different. We're in a redraft league. We put everybody back and we draft about 10 rounds, and it goes by quick. You gotta be careful because we in the league with some sharks, some guys that can draft really good. But the Ravens receivers, that's a good one, man. I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't think you can draft one of those dudes early.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about in a 10-round draft, maybe if you could. I guess the guy you want to get is Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
So you probably get him. What round do you think?
My last pick.
the 10th round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't get one early. Yeah, but you're right though. That's definitely a question mark. The biggest question mark for me in the AFC North is Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Cause that dude, man.
Rub it dub.
Oh my God.
He was on a tear before he got hurt.
He was gonna rip people up last year. It'd be good to have him. But where do you draft him at this year? I mean,
I think no later than the second round.
Really?
He's still. I mean, what are you gonna do? Let him go to the third?
See, you know me. I'm on the. I don't like guys coming off ACL injuries.
The ACL squad.
That's my thing. But with him, man, he's a great athlete. But he had 2 surgeries on that same knee. He hurt the same knee in college. It's tough to. It's tough to feel like he's gonna come back and be himself. I hope he does because I think I like him as an athlete. But where do you draft him at? To me and you might differ, but I can't draft him early. I can probably get him maybe like 4th round for me.
Nah, 4th is crazy. 4th is crazy.
You take him earlier?
4th round, he down there with I don't even know when in 4th round. Wendell Smallwood or something. Like, that's 4th round.
Brendan's an Eagles fan. Only Eagles fan would say Wendell Smallwood for sure. But you would get him early still, despite the injuries and all that coming back.
You have to.
Because if you draft him and he plays well, like Nick Chubb can play, you're going to win your league.
Yeah,
you got a good
exactly.
shot.
And then look, you're going to be mad when the person behind you drafts him and he wins the Super Bowl.
You might be right. All right, so you in on Nick Chubb. I got to do some homework on that one. Even sticking with the Browns, though, what's going on with Deshaun Watson? We haven't got, like, elite play yet.
He's terrible.
Oh, that's not nice. It's been a rough couple of years. We've been waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
But with that contract, you think, okay.
He don't got to play. He don't have to.
Yeah, with that contract, you think it'd be way. We should be asking if he's going to be elite with the type of contract he has. But if he can get back to that elite status, the Browns gonna be really good, and he's gonna be real good in fantasy too. What about the Steelers, man?
I don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback.
I don't either.
Personally, I'll play Fields.
Oof.
That's my QB.
Okay.
But the only reason why Russell Wilson gonna be up there, because I was talking to this with some of my friends too.
Okay.
They was they were like, the only reason why Russell Wilson gonna get the starting job because of his name.
Right. He playing on his name.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I had both of them.
Yeah.
At one point, and Fields put in work before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was doing you right before he got hurt. I don't know. I just don't trust the Steelers at this point. I just don't I don't know. I'm just not feeling good about it. Cause like you said, it's like, who's gonna be the starting quarterback? They keep trying to mix and match offensive line. They drafted some guys who are getting older and they added some pieces, but they keep trying to put a line together. A lot of the real good fantasy NFL teams, they already got a line that's been there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say 100% trust the Steelers at this point. I just can't. To me, those dudes are like loaded with like either free agents or late round draft picks. But I'm not like pressed 1 through 5 to jump on any Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as the Steelers go, how do you feel about, is it Najee Harris or Jalen Warren? Which one would you draft?
You had Najee.
I did.
I had Jalen.
Oh, okay. So you're a good person to ask about this one. What do you do?
I had Jalen.
You like
Jalen put in work for me. Them receiving yards.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just, I don't know, man. It just seemed like they declined Najee Harris. They declined his 5th-year option, so he playing for a contract. And
he
most
could go off.
Exactly.
They go off on that 5th year.
When they trying to get a contract, they play hard.
But some also could not play as hard to get off that team.
Okay. But Jalen Warren, it just seemed like, cause like you said, I had Harris, and a lot of times it's like he came in and it was like a 20-yard gain or 30-yard pass. It's hard to deny a guy like that touches, man, because he makes plays. So I don't know what they're gonna do at running back there, but I will see. Both of those dudes are probably draftable for me later in the draft, mid to late. We'll see which one of them sticks. The other question mark for me, the Bengals running back. Joe Mixon's gone now, and they signed Zach Moss as a free agent, but they got Chase Brown they drafted last year, and Chase has got wheels. He's got serious wheels. So I don't know. To me,
I think I'll go Chase.
You think you go with Chase?
Brown.
What round?
Oh, late. Not probably 7.
Really?
After I get my kickers in defense.
Yeah. To me, that sounded like too late. I was thinking maybe like 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Like if he's sitting there and people just overlook him. Because, I mean, the Bengals running back, the box won't be crowded.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Mike Gesicki, who we'll talk about in a second. He ain't going to see no crowded boxes. So if you can get the Bengals running back that gets the majority of the touches, you're going to be all right.
Yeah, you're going to be
good. So, yeah, we just got to figure out which one it is, Zach Moss or Chase Brown. Because Zach Moss ain't no hockey puck. I mean, he can play too. No, that's pretty good. I like the question marks. Give me a guy you think could surprise you from this division, AFC North.
I don't know. I want to see what my dog might get sticky going to, like you were just talking about.
Yeah. He's the Bengals tight end.
Yeah.
They haven't had like a tight end that put up numbers just yet. I thought it would be Eric Smith last year, but it didn't really pan out. But I mean,
the same thing could happen this year too. We thought it was going to be Irv Smith, didn't happen.
Right.
We think it's going to be Mike Get Sticky, and it probably won't happen. Who knows?
Yeah. I guess, like, for somebody who might surprise on my side, even though I'm not 100% comfortable with the Steelers, George Pickens is getting improved quarterback play.
Yeah.
Right? I think we all figured out that Kenny Pickett just wasn't the guy.
And Fields and Russell Wilson are both better than Kenny Pickett.
Should be. So George Pickens might be one. I think if I had to draft a Steeler, I could go with Pickens in the draft and not really worry about, the free agent part of it.
I think you can get away with getting him kind of like in the middle of the round too. You get away, nobody's gonna look at him.
Right. Yeah. Some other people in our draft that might look him over. What about Jerry Jeudy? He could surprise. He's in a better situation with the Browns. This is the best situation he's been in as a pro. So if he's gonna put up numbers and not be just a guy like Steve Smith said he was, this is the year to prove it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll be okay. But those would be my surprises as well. Let's flip over to the NFC North. We got Bears, Packers, Lions, and Vikings. Who do you feel good about?
Lions.
Oh, for sure. To me, they kind of won the offseason. They got the offensive coordinator back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the teams when you leave, you should have a skill position player on that team. The Lions are one of those teams because they are loaded and they got the offensive coordinator back. Get your Lion for sure.
Yeah, at least one.
Oh yeah, you gotta get them. Yeah, you got it. And they got a bunch of dudes to pick from: Jared Goff, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs. Montgomery. They got a lot of.
You ain't even see Amon-Ra.
Yeah, he's nice. I messed up in our draft last year. It worked out because I took Keenan Allen early, but Amon-Ra went like a couple picks before I got Keenan Allen, and he did really good. So yeah, I definitely messed that up. I'll tell you the other thing I feel good about, and I'm gonna say this super clear. People gonna beat me up. The Bears are gonna be good. Caleb Williams is set up to do very well in his first season.
Yeah.
So go after some Bears. They're gonna be really good. They got everything you need in an NFL team. He got receivers, he got a running back, and he's going to have good protection up front. So I'm not saying he's going to be like C.J. Stroud type numbers, but Caleb Williams is going to be good. I almost guarantee it.
We are going to find out, though.
What?
Was DeAndre Swift good on the Eagles? Or was he good because he had a line?
I mean...
Because think about on the Lions.
Yeah.
On the Lions, he couldn't stay healthy for one.
He couldn't, but... Like his last year at the Lions, he had a good season.
He did, though.
He had a good season. And he was running well with y'all, but he
didn't get the ball.
Nah, y'all didn't run it enough. So it's going to be, for everything you just said, that's what I was thinking. I think DeAndre Swift is a guy, yeah. I could see getting him like in round 2 or round 3, but I can't pull the trigger in round 1, though. I don't have that much confidence in the Bears.
2 is pushing it. 2 is pushing it.
Well, I guess, I can't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't take him in round 1.
No, definitely not.
I'm at 11. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the end of the first round. It's coming back to me.
Nah, that's way too early for you.
What?
Picking up DeAndre Swift that early?
Well, my first round pick?
For your second.
I mean, I would take him in the second or third round.
You can get him in the third round.
Right?
You're going to be able to get him in the third round.
If I can do that, I'll be good.
You might be able to get him in the fourth round.
Would I wait that late? He might stick around. You might be right. We'll see how our draft goes, but I think a lot of people are going to be sleeping on the Bears, but I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be good. They got a left tackle in place. He ain't going to have to worry about his blind side. It should be okay. What about the Packers, Jordan Love?
I want to see what they're going to do, too.
Jordan Love can play.
They got us in Brazil.
Jordan Love is nice. He can play. They're going to be good. I feel good about what they're going to do. And they add Josh Jacobs. His receivers are a year older. So Jordan Love and the Packers, I think they are.
They're going to be all right.
Yeah, they're going to be all right. Definitely a team you should target in your draft. Your draft strategy should include the NFC North as a whole, really. What about some question marks? What was kind of like, I'm not real sure. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Nah, probably Jay Jettis.
You said that's the big one. Yeah, that's a home run by you. I just don't know, man. Yeah. You don't know. He's an elite NFL receiver, but his quarterback situation, it's got to scare you.
Even still, he was hurt. Terrible quarterback last season. Still put up 1,000.
Still put up numbers. So I don't know this year. So I know you said you're picking 9. So
first,
you had to pick
first. You have to. You have to. He is not dropping to the second round.
No,
there is no way.
He won't. I totally agree. He will not drop that far. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What about the Packers wide receivers? He's got a couple dudes. He got Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. Which one do you draft?
Probably Christian Watson.
And win. Christian Watson? Okay. Which round?
You get away with him in the third round.
Third round?
You can get away with that. You can get away with that.
I think last year I got Jaden Reed as a free agent, and he had some games where he was. I picked him up to be my wide receiver 3, and he filled that role real good. But again, if you trust Jordan Love, you got to get one of his receivers. So you just got to draft him in the right round. What else is a question mark? What about Aaron Jones in Minnesota?
No,
he broke your heart last year.
Next topic. Next,
not at all.
No, he sucks.
You're not even giving it. You're not even giving it a think. You're not thinking about it. No. I mean, he came on like right when
No. He also came on at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted our audience to see your heartbreak for a few minutes. That wasn't cool. But
Yeah,
Aaron
that
Jones
wasn't
at
cool.
29, 1 year deal. You wouldn't give it a shot?
No.
Wow. I don't know. I probably wouldn't either. But if he was there, like maybe 5 or 6, I might get him.
I'm not doing him. No.
So, all right, let's talk. Going back to the Bears. How do you navigate the Bears wide receivers? Because you got DJ Moore, Keenan Allen.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard trying to figure out which one you're going to get and when.
Right.
Because it's like we say that you want to get somebody that has a lot of mouths to feed on the team, but sometimes it's probably not that good
hard
at the same time.
Man.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because you don't know which one, if they're all good, you don't know which one's going to go off.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, I thought about this one. This is what I would do. I would target DJ Moore early.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen is probably 31, 32. Is his body going to hold up 17 games? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would target DJ Moore early.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen late, and maybe a Doomsday towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It could not even work out that way, but you got to have some sense of a strategy when you go into your draft.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, because I had Keenan Allen last year, and we know he did work.
Yeah.
But I think he got hurt, like, right when the fantasy playoffs started. And I was like, But that's how I would navigate those receivers.
Mm-hmm.
What about some surprises for you? Who do you think could surprise from a fantasy standpoint?
Probably Jameson Williams.
Because he could move up the pecking order a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think they lost some guys in free agency, so he might be, a solid, like, number 2, number 3 type cat. We already talked about the Lions' offense.
I had him.
Yeah, you did?
Mm-hmm.
You picked him up free agent or you drafted him?
Free agent. I had him in the free agency. He was doing all right. I mean,
Right.
he wasn't dropping like big numbers or anything.
It's crazy. He had some explosive plays though.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that when he made plays, they were big explosive plays. You talked about the other surprise for me, DeAndre Swift. I think he could have a very good NFL year playing in Chicago. Because again, you can't stack the box.
Yeah.
There's no way. And the Bears running back with Caleb Williams playing at a pretty high level, and then the receivers and tight end doing well. Swift could be in line for a big year.
Mm-hmm.
That was good they signed him. I thought that was good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy he got out of Philly.
I'm not.
I am. We didn't use him.
It was a good story though. Hometown kid playing for his hometown team.
Well, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about as like a player.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, dude, you ain't get the ball, and you still was still top 5 in rushing yards.
It was surprising the way they used him last year.
I think he was 30 attempts behind Christian McCaffrey, who was number 1.
Right.
I think he was like 200 yards less.
Yeah, that's crazy.
100 to maybe 200 yards less. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So as you can tell, Brendan's an Eagles fan. We'll get to the NFC East.
Y'all didn't even want to hear me all season about the play calling. If y'all just want to hear me rant, just listen to last season.
Yeah, we'll do the NFC East last. Well, we're gonna end this one up. We've done the North divisions, AFC North, NFC North. Let's do the AFC South and NFC South next week.
All right, we can do that.
We'll get it posted. Hey, be sure to give us a like and follow our channel. We'll be doing this all year. We got a fantasy podcast that we put up as well. Got good reviews from that, good engagement. So keep it up. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace.